people on my bus stay with
in
this
Vegas,
shit.
you know what
Hey,
I'm
why
saying?
not though? What's going on, everybody? Today we are going to talk about the best pool parties and nightclubs in Las Vegas, the 2019 update. Now, if you already booked your flight and hotel and you're just waiting for that countdown on your phone to go to 0 and it'll be time to go to Vegas, make sure to stay to the end of this video and we're going to talk about the best pool parties, the best nightclubs, and where to party each night in Vegas. So let's get started. Before we get started, I just want to go ahead and make this disclaimer that this video is for educational purposes only. It is not meant to be looked at as an exact guide on where to party in Vegas, but it's just to provide suggestions for those of you who are trying to figure out where to party in Vegas. Now, when it comes to pool party season, or also known as peak season, is from March to mid to the end of October, just depending on how the seasons go. I'll put a pop-up link above actually where I talked about when you should visit Las Vegas and the best times of year to visit Vegas. And in this video I also talk about pool party season as well. But the best times for pool parties, or the best days to go to pool parties, are Thursday through Sunday. So if you're looking or trying to figure out when to visit Vegas for the pool parties, you'll definitely want to come on a Thursday and party until Sunday and head on out there on Sunday. But when it comes to pool parties are open from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. typically. And on my list of pool parties, I've compiled a list of the top 5 places where you'll normally find celebrity or the bigger crowds in Vegas. Because most people who want to go to the pool parties, they want to party with the bigger crowds and the celebrities, or if they're like swimsuit events and other special occasions that are going on. Alright, so my top 5 pool parties are Encore Beach Club, also known as EBC at Encore, Wet Republic at MGM Grand, Marquee Day Club at Cosmo, Daylight at Mandalay Bay, and then Dre's Beach Club at the Cromwell. Now again, as I stated, the reason I have these as my top 5 pool parties, you're gonna more than likely find celebrities or special events at these pool parties. There's also Chaos, which just opened at Palms. That is an honorable mention. I almost put it in my top 5, but because it's fairly new, I'm still trying to let it earn its stripes. And then a couple other places, Tao Beach at Venetian, and then Liquid Pool at Aria, are also good places to go party at if you're looking for good pool parties as well. But those are my top 5 if you want to know what are the best pool parties in Vegas. That'll be my list. Alright, the nightclubs in Las Vegas. Now, most of the music in Vegas are top 40, EDM, house, techno, those genres of music that you'll hear in most of the clubs in Vegas. There are hip-hop specific clubs, and in my previous video I didn't actually put a section together on the best hip-hop clubs in Vegas, which I'm actually going to do now, because the clubs that are not on this list, or that are not hip-hop specific clubs, some of them do have like they have hip-hop rooms, but the main room will be for the top 40 EDM, house music, techno, that genre, or those genres of music. Alright, so the best hip-hop clubs in Vegas, number 1 is Dre's, without a doubt. Dre's is the best hip-hop club in Vegas, hands down. Light at Mandalay Bay, Jewel at Aria, Chateau at Paris, and One Oak at Mirage. Those are my top 5 hip-hop clubs in Vegas. There are a couple of other clubs that play hip-hop, but if you're looking for specific hip-hop and the top hip-hop clubs, those are the clubs to go to. Alright, now putting the genres aside, eliminating the actual type of music, when it comes to overall club experience, the setups at the venues that have multiple clubs in them, when it comes to the top 5 nightclubs overall, my top 5 nightclubs are Dre's at the Cromwell, Hakkasan at MGM Grand, Omnia at Caesar's Palace, Marquee at Cosmopolitan, and XS at Encore. Alright, now where to party during the week. So the best clubs to party at on Sunday nights are Dre's at the Cromwell, Hakkasan at MGM Grand, XS at Encore, and I have added Chaos at the Palms. Previously I had the Bank, but the Bank is closed. That is no longer a club in Vegas. So for those of you who have seen the other video and saw that I previously had the Bank on this list, the Bank has been closed. It is no longer in Vegas. On Monday nights, the two clubs that I would recommend for you to party and that you're going to party at: Marquee at Cosmo for sure. That's always a great place to go on Mondays, as well as Jewel at Aria. On Tuesday nights, where to party on Tuesdays, the Omnia Terrace at Caesar's Palace is open. That's a good place to go hang out, as well as Hyde at the Bellagio. It's also a good place to hang out as well on Tuesday nights. Wednesday nights, that's when things start to pick up in Vegas. Wednesday night, you'll want to party at Light at Mandalay Bay, Chateau at Paris, Intrigue at the Wynn, or One Oak at Mirage. And then on Thursday nights, the pre-kickoff to the weekend. This is when everything starts to really open up and liven up. But the top places to party at on Thursday nights, you're gonna want to go to Dre's at the Cromwell, Tao at Venetian, Hakkasan at MGM Grand, and Chaos at the Palms. Sometimes, or depending on the time of the year in Vegas, they actually have the night swim at some of the clubs. They actually will have like a pool party at night. So you can either party in the club or hang out at the pools. It's pretty cool. But those are the places you want to go to on Thursday nights. When it comes to partying on Fridays and Saturdays, all of the clubs are open. It really just comes down to a matter of where do you want to party, or what celebrity do you want to see. And at that point, it's just a matter of either getting on the guest list or getting a ticket so that you can go to that particular club. For Fridays and Saturdays, there aren't any recommendations because everything is open and there are so many options. It really just comes down to personal choice. Now I want to give a couple of tips as far as nightclubs for the guys and the ladies. As I did in the last videos, let me start with the guys first. And again, I repeat, Vegas does not like guys. I'm just being perfectly honest. So don't do anything to jeopardize yourselves from not getting into the clubs. The reason I say that guys are not liked in Vegas is because guest list is a 1-to-1 ratio. Ladies are always free on the guest list. Sometimes for guys, you have to have an even ratio. For every guy, there needs to be a girl. And in some clubs, there isn't a ratio needed. You can get on the guest list with all guys, but it's very limited. But that is basically up to the club discretion, and that varies on a night-to-night basis. First things first, as far as dress code, the dress code is business casual. Make sure to have a collared shirt or a shirt with a button up. Jeans are cool. They don't have to be super skinny jeans, but jeans are cool. Just make sure they're not baggy, they're not sagging. And then for shoes, you need to have business casual shoes. They don't have to be dress shoes or tuxedo shoes, just business casual shoes, something you will wear if you have a presentation or an interview. And make sure you control the intoxication. I know the turn up in Vegas gets real. I turn up a lot and I drink a lot. But make sure that you're able to be coherent in line. So if the doorman asks you for your ID and asks how you're doing, that you can actually be responsive and he doesn't think that you're completely out of control. Because ultimately, when it comes to getting into the clubs, it is at the nightclub's discretion. But truth be told, it's really up to the doorman and security. If he thinks you're too drunk, he's not gonna let you in. I've had an experience with someone who I've been in Vegas with that I'll save for a story time at another day. But they thought he was too drunk and they deemed him too incoherent and couldn't get in the club, so they didn't let him in the club. He was perfectly fine. So just make sure that you control your intoxication. Same thing for the ladies, control your intoxication. Ladies, Vegas, y'all own Vegas. I mean, y'all pretty much can go to Vegas, get everywhere. You get in everywhere for free. There's so many ladies drink passes or ladies drink specials for certain hours of the day, during the day as well as at night. So ladies, y'all will probably be way more intoxicated than the guys at times. But as far as dress code goes, dress to impress. The sexier the better. Just as you would if you go out anywhere else, you want to try to look your best, especially in Vegas, because Vegas is top notch. And that's gonna do it for this video. As I said, if y'all need a promoter, or if you need help with guest list or any other thing with Vegas, as far as pool parties and nightclub goes, hit me up on Instagram. I've got my nightclub information on there. You can shoot me a text. You can also send me an email, slide in my DMs if you feel the need to do so. And I hope this video was helpful for all of you who didn't know where to party. If you think someone who needs to see this video, go ahead and share it with all of you Vegas goers. Love to help anybody. If you have any other questions or concerns, spam them in the comments below. But that's gonna do it for this video. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and as always, thanks for watching.